Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me for another watercolor tutorial. Spring is quickly turning into summer, so I thought I'd get a few more spring-oriented watercolor tutorials in before the summer season is officially upon us. This tutorial is going to be more of a real-time tutorial, so I'm not going to be doing too much talking since we are repeating the same brush stroke over and over again. So this is for you if you've ever wanted to follow along, but some of my tutorials are a little bit too fast. So basically what we're going to be doing is, like I said, repeating the same brush stroke over and over again to achieve this really delicate and beautiful green sprout plant look. So you want to use your round brush for this particular painting. You're welcome to use any brush because, I mean, you can always paint sprouts however you want, but we're going to be using the natural effect of round brushes, or to put it more simply, we're going to be using the shape of the round brush to our advantage. So you're going to use the end of the round brush, so the really pointed part, to paint on the very delicate and thin stem. Alternatively, you can just use a very, very small round brush or like a liner brush for the stem. But as we move into the leaf, you're going to very gently press your round brush harder onto the piece of paper. And as you're gliding, as we're pressing harder into the paper, we're allowing the body of the brush to take up more space, and therefore that's how we achieve the thicker part of the leaf. And then as you get to the end of the leaf, you do the opposite. So you very gently remove your brush from the piece of paper or lift it off, and then end with that tip point, so that the end of the leaf, it has a very nice ending. So you can do this over and over and over again. It's a lot easier if you just watch what I'm doing here. You can see me repeating that exact same process with a very small round brush. So if you have multiple sizes of round brushes, that's even better, because then you can basically use your larger round brushes for the bottom leaves, the more mature leaves, and then your smaller round brushes for the leaves that you want to also look a little bit smaller towards the top of your sprout. So you're definitely welcome to do this. And you just want to continue with this pattern until you've covered your entire page, or if you're making a card, you can just cover like half of the page and then write your greeting on the other side. But these sprouts sort of remind me of corn stalks. Anyways, I'm gonna let you watch the rest of the video and follow along, and then once we get to the end, I'll explain the last few details. Okay, so once you are happy with all of your sprouts, you can even overlap some of them just to make that watercolor overlap, and it just gives off a really nice look when the leaves are overlapping. You can go ahead and sprinkle on some watered down watercolor paint. This just adds another layer of detail. Definitely not necessary to the painting, but I liked that look. And you can also add some delicate yellow accents or flowers to the tops of some of your sprouts. Again, not necessary if you don't like how this looks, but I just wanted to add some sort of color so that the whole painting wasn't just green. You can alternatively make these flowers a pink color or really any color that you would like. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in next week's tutorial.